This year, Porsche's iconic 911 turns 50. Last year it was our turn, and to celebrate Car Magazine's half-century, we counted down our 50 favourite cars. The winner, you guessed it, the 911 in all its various forms. But is the current 911 the best sports car Porsche makes right now? There's another Porsche that's just as quick, sounds just as good, and is, whisper it, even better to drive. It's the new Cayman. Better than a 911? Blasphemy? Don't take my word for it.
Ja, der neue 911 ist die konsequente Fortführung der Grundidee des allerersten 911er. Einzigartige Fahrleistungen bei geringem Verbrauch und einem tollen Fahrgefühl.
Im neuen 911er wird der Kunde sofort das direkte Ansprechen der Lenkung beim Einfahren in die Kurve bemerken, sowie eine bessere Fahrstabilität bei hoher Geschwindigkeit geradeauslauf.
Okay, so that might not have been exactly or even remotely close to what they said, because the fact is no one at Porsche will go on record and admit it, but this car is so good you'd be mad to spend the extra 23 grand needed to get into a 911. You can get into a basic Cayman for £40,000. That's now got a 271 horsepower 2.7, it'll do 62 in 5.7 seconds and around 35 to the gallon. Pretty impressive, but this is the car you want. This is the £49,000 Cayman S. It gets a 3.4 litre flat six out of the basic 911 Carrera. It gets it in the right place, which is in the middle, and although it's 19 horsepower down at 321 horsepower against 340, the Cayman weighs 60 kilograms less, which more than compensates. In fact, this Cayman is 30 kilograms lighter than the old one, not to mention 40% stiffer. 0 to 62 takes 5 seconds dead, or 4.7 seconds if you go for the PDK box and the Sport Chrono package. If you go for a manual, you make do with 6 gears instead of 7 that the 911 gets. You also don't get the 2 little back seats that the 911 has, and which Porsche says is one of the reasons for people buying the big car. What they both share is an electric power steering system. Now, we've criticised the 911s before for feeling a little bit dead, and it's true, you've got some of the peripheral stuff missing in this car as well too, but you can't fault it for accuracy, for response, and for the feedback you actually need on the limit, it still delivers. The chassis balance is absolutely superb. It's a much more playful car than the 911. It's less understeery, it's easier to slide about, although you do have to be going pretty quick to do that on the road.
But on the track, you can do this all day long. There are all sorts of techie options available, from adaptive engine mounts to a torque vectoring differential, but they all eat into that £23,000 price gap, and you'll get 90% of the experience with the standard car. The S comes with 19-inch wheels, part leather interior and xenon lamps anyway, but we'd probably add the PASM adaptive dampers, a £971 option.
If there's one thing wrong with the Cayman, it's that its Boxster twin is £2,000 cheaper with no justification whatsoever. Okay, so it's not quite as stiff, but it's very nearly as good to drive, and you have the option of putting the top down as well. But not everyone likes convertibles. So if you're thinking about buying a 911, stop there. Buy one of these instead, save yourself a fortune, and have an absolute blast.
Das Thema der Alltagstauglichkeit, faszinierendes Design, also diese Kombination von diesem Fahrzeug ist, glaube ich, einfach einzigartig. Da gibt es eigentlich keinen Wettbewerb.